Hey warriors, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, I am Raven and I will be taking you all with me on my journey to conquering rheumatoid arthritis. Imagine waking up fatigued or in pain every day. What if you had to adjust your lifestyle based on something that's happening in your body that you can't control? Well, that's my reality. Sometimes people who live with chronic illnesses that have very few visible signs are not believed. If people can't see your disease, they often don't think you have a disease. People with a chronic illness such as rheumatoid arthritis have several symptoms that are internal and most of the time invisible for those who do not know them. To help you learn more about what you shouldn't say to chronically ill people, I've decided to narrow them down, which was extremely hard, but I'm going to discuss 5 things you should never say to someone with a chronic illness. Let's get started. First one is, you don't look sick. When someone tells us we don't look sick, it sounds as if they are doubting if we are truly sick. I know it's intended as a compliment, but it doesn't come off that way. The term invisible illness exists for a reason. Because our illness is invisible, we are saddened that people do not believe we are really sick. Just because we look fine on the outside doesn't mean that our pain isn't real. I've seen doctors who question my diagnosis even when my results were in front of them. I've been told I'm being dramatic or I'm overreacting and it's all in my head. The second one is, you can't be that sick if you're here. Many people with chronic illnesses require more sleep than the average person. Fatigue is no joke. Our experiences and energy levels differ, but many of us have less energy than people who are perfectly healthy. Keep in mind that this illness is something that the doctors say we have to live with forever. So we have no choice but to put on our big person pants and get the job done. The third one is, it could be worse. We know this already. Trust me, we are well aware that it could be worse. I've read on Pinterest, people with chronic illnesses aren't interested in a who has it doors competition, which is so true. We've all been dealt a difficult hand and we're doing our best to go about our life with our own conditions. Reminding us that things could be worse hurts because it's dismissive of the real struggles we face, from the intense pain to the financial burden to the effects on our relationships with others. The fourth one is, you seem totally fine most of the time. After being diagnosed, many of us create routines that help us regain some sense of control over our lives. Although these things don't necessarily make our pain disappear, it can help us continue a path toward a somewhat normal life. Also, those people who say you seem fine most of the time makes me suspect that they are judging me and don't quite believe that I am unable to do something because they apparently had proof that I can do it before. Also, with rheumatoid arthritis, you never know when you'll feel sick. One minute you can be fine and the very next minute you can experience the worst pain ever. And number 5, it's a mind thing. I've had people who are close to me, I mean very close to me, tell me it's a mind thing or just don't think about it. The crazy thing is, they didn't have rheumatoid arthritis or a chronic illness, so I'm not sure how they could relate to what I had going on. I guess when we aren't educated on something and we don't look physically sick, we assume it is a mental thing. When that statement is said about my physical illness, it's used in a way to belittle me and undermine the suffering I'm experiencing. Stress, depression, and anxiety can all make symptoms of chronic illnesses worse, and I've experienced all 3. Chronic illnesses like rheumatoid arthritis result in very real physical symptoms from fatigue to muscle pain. Nevertheless, people with a chronic illness know that you care. It's just the delivery of the message that can sometimes be off. Our ability to function is often changed, and we always wonder if things will ever improve. Keep in mind that every person is different and every relationship is different. When you're not sure what to say, tread lightly or even ask how to proceed. I am here for you, but I'm not sure how to discuss things. So those were the top 5 things to never say to someone with a chronic illness. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.